Hey guys, what's going on? Happy Tuesday. New warm up for February. Probably about 12 to 15 minutes. As always, use it, don't use it, modify it, whatever you like. Again, I like doing this because I like consistency in some of the classes and kind of driving home some of these concepts to students so they don't see something once, they see it repeatedly. And I don't always believe in warming up for my specific movements that I'm going to do in class. I personally believe in if a good warm up exists, then it should apply to almost all movement. And sometimes I'll end the warm up with something that is sport specific, like, hey, we're going to work on, 10 on each side snatches or whatever it might be. So I can kind of drive home a certain concept that we're going to work on in class. But in general, I try to do warm ups in a manner that means they are applicable to almost anything that I'm going to do. So let's look at this. 10 of each of the first four. I'm going to have people standing in a big circle. They're eventually going to move in that circle, so I keep them wide, about 5 or 6 feet apart. And make sure the circle stays big. As they move, it will tend to get smaller. It's some weird physics concept that I haven't figured out why that happens yet. But keep it nice and big. Good. 10 spinal waves from standing will be first. That's going to look like this. So 10 of these. Swan dive, soften, fold, roll up one at a time. 1, 2, open. 3, 10 of those. And then 10 alternating infinity arms. One elbow up, one elbow down. Press the arms back. Reach up with straight arms, out with straight arms. Out, take the thumbs, drive them into each other without and then back out. 1. That's 2. So 10 alternating every time the arms move, that's going to be 1. 10 hip car to a curtsy. Controlled articular rotation. Curtsy. Spine stays up. 1. 2. Good. Of 10. Wide leg, walk out, do a push-up. Wide leg. Walk out, push up, walk in, stand. Good. Modify the push-ups however they need to be modified. 8 minutes running in a circle. You're going to start in a big circle with people facing each other. They're going to start kind of laterally shuffling around the circle. I like it because it's got this nice like hip wave motion to it. You're going to basically play Simon Says in that circle. You're going to say, shuffle to the right. Okay, now I'm going to say switch directions. When I yell switch, you're going to go the other way. Okay, switch, and then it'll go left. You can add in running high knees, running heel to butt. You can add in direction changes, right? Like I just said, switch, switch, burpee, switch. You can add in walking lunges in a circle. You can add in walking backwards in a circle. So everybody stop. Okay, now go backwards. Now run backwards. So basically playing Simon Says for 8 minutes with them constantly moving, doing a little bit of cardio and a little bit of dynamic stretching. It's kind of like an 8-minute game of Simon Says. You will finish with 1 isometric muscular squat. So the legs are going to be holding the squat as opposed to like I'm just going to be flexible. So for 1 minute, I'm going to say, okay, everybody get your legs where you need them to be to squat properly. Get down, reach the arms forward. Pull the shoulders backwards, shoulder blades are retracting. Good. Now grab the floor of the feet, separate the knees a little bit. Don't stick the butt out. Drive the hips forward and underneath, so I'm really contracting the lower back. And then pause and relax. Keep grabbing the floor of the feet. Breathe. Good. They're going to be there for 1 minute. If they stand up, you get to beat them with a wet noodle or whatever you have handy. But that's it. Squatting for longer times instead of like being constantly in classes where you're like squat, 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 squat. Just hold one for a long time. That's it. 12 to 15 minutes of work. If you have any questions, give me a holler. That's it. You guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Appreciate it. And